They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. Woo. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Half 85, half 85.
From the gun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Higgins sent in motion. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Reese Hall. Touchdown Blues. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Next to score, Blues 7, Black Knights 7.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On second down, Allen. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Allen on third down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this will be touched down by a member of the punt team right at the 50-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Blues. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Blues move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. One quarter in the books. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And We're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Hall. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, Rodgers. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
5 wide.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That one incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On first down, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On play action, Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Black Knights.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design. Ball is hit. He's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Matt Hollins. Touchdown, Black Knights. That is 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Extra point try by Bass. He knocks it through. And the Black Knights will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll get about 2. Micah Hyde up to make the tackle. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you Back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Black Knights are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's to midfield. James Cook. And he is gone. 81 yards for the touchdown. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. Wow, they are hit now. been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They put Wilson in motion. Rodgers on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Now a second down throw from Rodgers. Uh-oh. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 626.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. And the Black Knights will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Finding space inside the 40. The speed on display. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Black Knights. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. as his kick is good. And the Black Knights go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hall from the pistol. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
From the gun, Rodgers. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw from Rodgers. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now the give to Cook, running right. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action. It's Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
Allen on 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Middle. Hey, tight.
Cooper going in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw on the move is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Middle.
He'll try and throw for it with Allen. That one caught by Smith. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Black Knights. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Black Knights will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Rodgers. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Number 50, you block. Number 50. Plant. Jim.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, 88. 26.
Rodgers to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier. Patrick Onwuasor on the tackle. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference